think equipment is important for photography? Well, it depends, I guess. Listen, I don't know much about photography, okay? I wouldn't say I'm the kind of person that takes great pictures. I like the pictures I taken, but yeah, it's not like professional quality or anything. But this depends. I mean, if you're pursuing photography as a profession, well, of course you need equipment, right? You can't be a photographer with like a cell phone camera. That doesn't make sense. But I mean, a lot of people do it as a hobby as well, and just because something is a hobby doesn't mean that you shouldn't use high quality tools, right? So, I mean, like I know that you need to have like lenses and these heavy, huge, expensive cameras and stuff like that and whatnot. Again, I don't know much about photography, but I do know a couple things. So all of that is, you can always tell, when a picture has been taken with an actual camera versus just like a mobile phone camera. There's a clear difference in quality. So if high quality is what you're after, then of course it makes sense to have equipment, even if you're not doing it professionally. But even if it's just as a hobby, it makes sense to invest in good equipment. Of course, I mean, you might even say, oh, well, some phones have really, really good cameras, in fact. And so that can, of course, also be equipment. It doesn't necessarily have to be a separate, camera, analog or whatever camera. I don't know much about cameras, but it doesn't have to be one of those expensive and really big and really heavy things. But yeah, I mean, if of course, if you're like a professional photographer, videographer, etc., there's no way that you can just, wing it using like a cell phone camera. Then it becomes really important. So it's important depends on use, right?